Hey everyone, Jerry with Vinci Digital. We are a digital marketing agency that helps brands create more measurable and sustainable opportunities for growth in their business. Today, I want to talk to you about how to effectively use keywords in your content without hurting your visibility in search. That's right, today we're going to chat about SEO, which is probably one of the most complex and misunderstood strategies in use today. If you're unfamiliar with SEO or the importance of choosing the best keywords for your brand that will drive targeted traffic to your website, your brand might be fucked. But keep in mind, SEO changes so fast and has evolved so dramatically over the past 20 years that you shouldn't feel some sort of way about not being fully in the know about best practices in 2022. So let's take a moment and just talk about the evolution of using keywords as part of your SEO strategy. There has always been a big focus on the keywords you select to use in your page content and how those terms drive relevant traffic to your brand. However, how those keywords should be used to benefit and not hurt your website's visibility have changed dramatically over time. In the early days of SEO and modern search engines, keyword stuffing was a thing. Content creators would find one keyword they wanted to use to drive more traffic to a page or an entire website and shamelessly stuff that keyword as many times as possible into the page. So for example, if you were looking to rank for best marketing strategy, how would you feel if one of the top pages in the results repeated the phrase best marketing strategy over and over without ever giving any information or actionable tips about the best marketing strategy, what it is, or how to implement it? Keyword stuffing makes the copy difficult to read because none of the sentences flow or offer any insight on the topic. A keyword stuffed paragraph might read something like this: if you want to understand the best marketing strategy, then you've come to the right place. We understand the best marketing strategy and want to help you learn more about its value. The best marketing strategy is how brands improve their growth and sales. You won't continue to grow or be successful unless you follow the best marketing strategy. Are you annoyed yet? Not only is the keyword phrase used too many times that it feels unnatural, but the entire paragraph is a waste of the reader's time. While this is an extreme example, many website owners today still fall into this trap because they're hyper-focused on improving their search visibility. Keyword stuffing can include some or all of the following: unnatural keyword density and lack of variations, using words that have no context or value, blocks of text that contain the same keyword, using terms that aren't relevant to the page topic, hyperlinking to unrelated anchor text, hiding keywords on the page by making them the same color as the background, and lastly, repeating keywords in the page code in alt tags and other metadata. These techniques are traditionally known as black hat marketing tactics, and if you attempt to utilize any of these strategies, it will most likely result in lower rankings. So why would keyword stuffing impact your website's visibility or rankings? While you might think the more keywords I stuff into one page, the better, the opposite is actually true. When optimizing for search visibility, we typically recommend optimizing one page for one single keyword or topic. Google acts like the librarian of the internet and wants to organize and categorize every page into its proper place. If you try to rank for too many keywords on the same page, Google will typically ignore the page or rank it much lower because the algorithm has less confidence in what the page is about or its intended purpose. Outside of this reason, Google also presents 4 strong arguments why keyword stuffing will likely drive traffic away. So number 1, not keyword stuffing allows your brand to shine. 90% of users don't have a specific brand in mind when they search for information. That might seem hard to believe, but specifically mobile searches that are void of a specific brand have increased exponentially in the last 2 years. For example, terms like sock brands or men's watch brands, there are so many brands to choose from today that buyers are less concerned with shopping a specific brand and more interested in finding something that suits their needs perfectly. This means brands should focus on helping shoppers get the information they need to make a decision and enable them to purchase where and when they want to. Shoppers are quick to bail if the page content isn't adding value to their search experience. Number 2, valuable content increases your chances of conversion. Like point number 1, quality content that adds value to the user experience is essential. 80% of likely buyers purchase from companies that help answer their questions. In a scenario like this, keyword stuffing serves no purpose to benefit the end user. Number 3, keyword stuffing increases your bounce rate, which means consumers are quick to bail if a site is sluggish or doesn't provide real answers or good content. Sites with a high bounce rate will typically rank lower in the search results and garner far less trust from the search engines than sites that have higher dwell times for its users. The goal should be to give visitors access to valuable information when they need it most, make it easy to find, and once you have them on the page, do everything you can to help them enjoy the experience and stay as long as possible. Lastly, number 4, people are always on the hunt, often taking days or weeks to make a purchasing decision. 84% of Americans are actively shopping at any given time, and the majority of them turn to search to help find what they need. They don't have time to waste on pages and websites that are not built to serve their needs. Marketers should always make the research process as easy as possible throughout the entire shopping experience. And this means being present and useful along the way. So it might sound like we're saying avoid using keywords at all. Definitely not. Keywords are valuable and SEO is more critical than ever. You just have to follow best practices when using them. Keywords will help you think about how real users are looking for the things they need and how your products and services can solve those problems. If you understand how people search for what it is you offer, you'll be able to create content that your audience wants to read or needs to know. We covered a lot of ground today, and I hope you understand a bit more about keyword stuffing and the negative impacts it can have on your SEO strategy. Our best recommendation is to always create content that is written naturally and offers value. What keywords make sense in your content, and how can you dive in further into the information that answers questions your audience is really asking? Search engines are here to help people find content that matches their search query. For example, if someone is looking for accounting software, they don't want to see a basic page telling them what accounting software does. They want a page that offers solutions and insights. So if you want to learn more about this great strategy or ways to avoid keyword stuffing, check out the latest article on the Vinci blog. If you're interested in developing a value-based content strategy or help improving visibility in search, feel free to send us a message or leave a comment below this video. We'd be happy to dig into your brand and your existing content to see how we can help your site add more value to those who need it most. Remember, Vinci Digital has helped hundreds of brands create more opportunities for growth in their business. Are you next? Thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. I'll chat with you again soon.